Welcome to your Week 11 edition of Alabama Head to Head, presented by Ziegler Meats. I'm Lauren Sisler.
And I'm Kevin Skarbinski. It's Alabama and suddenly dangerous Mississippi State.
Okay, Kevin, you look at this game between these two teams. Alabama obviously coming in as a heavy favorite, the 29-point favorite in the open line. But this is a Mississippi State team that has lost several big games. BYU, Kentucky, Auburn, LSU, and South Alabama to open the season. So when you look at this on paper, this is a Mississippi State team that comes in, dominates Texas A&M on the ground, 574 total yards, but hold up, not so fast. You're talking about an Alabama team that is allowing 22 or fewer yards per game.
I think a lot of people looked at that Mississippi State-Texas A&M game Saturday and said, where did that come from?
Yes.
This is not a good Mississippi State team. Obviously, they're rebuilding after Dak Prescott. However, Alabama, the week after the LSU game, is not the same team. That is a very physical game. It was again Saturday night in Baton Rouge. You get beat up, you're licking your wounds a little bit, and then Nick Saban is concerned about a thing he calls relief syndrome. You just survived LSU, and now you kind of let down your guard a little bit. The last 5 years, Alabama has not gotten to 30 points but once the week after the LSU game. Oh, and by the way, in one of those years, they lost the next week to Texas A&M and Johnny Manziel. The bad thing for Mississippi State, Nick Fitzgerald, as well as he played last week, is not Johnny Manziel.
Okay, Kevin, it is prediction time. My prediction is Alabama. They went into Death Valley. They only gave up 125 total yards on defense. It's going to happen again against Mississippi State. There's not going to be an outing like Mississippi State had last week against Texas A&M. No chance it's happening. I also think the Alabama offense will be hungry for that end zone, considering they only got one touchdown against LSU. My score prediction, 42-10.
Ooh. Look, Mississippi State ran for more than 300 yards against A&M. They couldn't do that against Alabama if they played every day for the next 300 days. Alabama's defense is that good, that nasty, that hateful, to use Nick Saban's word. So Alabama will win the game, but it won't be that easy. They will continue to struggle on offense. There will be a little relief syndrome after LSU. Alabama 28, State 7. Lauren, did you know that Dan Mullen has never, I said never, beaten Nick Saban? And if he couldn't do it with Dak Prescott, he will not do it with Dak in Dallas.